This programme has been in part funded by Visit Cornwall.
Welcome to this week's Cornwall Channel. As always, my name is Shane Solomon.
And my name is Mike Spinks, and here's what's coming up in today's show.
Jake meets up with Julia Wright to talk about which Christmas wines to have with your Christmas dinner. We play Christmas True or False here in the studio with Mike versus Shane. And playing us out tonight, we have Daisy Clark with her rendition of Silent Night.
Well, as always, another action-packed show for you this week. I can't believe we've been on TV over, 12 weeks, 12 episodes.
I know, it's flown by, and Christmas just around the corner, which you wouldn't think with this terrible weather that we've got here today.
Yeah, and by the way, if you can hear all that wind and rain, it's because it is blowing a hoolie here in Cornwall as we're recording this in a wonderful little shed.
Yeah, so you can hear it hitting the roof there, so it's a little bit loud, but it's not too bad.
So are you, I see all festive with
More festive up this week. Little scarf on my snowman here.
Superb.
Yeah.
And as always, we do love to hear from you, our viewers. We love getting the messages, so make sure you get in touch with us. Let us know what you're up to for Christmas. Send us your little pictures, and perhaps we can put them on the show in the future episodes. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all those social media places you can find us.
You busy this Christmas?
I'm very busy this Christmas, just visiting family. We've got a big family, so it's like a bit like yours, a bit like the Waltons, so it takes quite a while to get around everyone, but it's lovely, you know, it's lovely.
So you're around and about rather than
yeah, so
home.
We tend to have about 3 or 4 people to visit Helen and I on Christmas Day, so I keep saying each year I'm going to just chill and do nothing and just stay at home and let other people come to us, but it doesn't happen, so yeah. It's one of those. It's one of those.
Never mind.
But highlights for you this season on the show?
God, there's been so many. I've loved doing the food, as I always say.
Yeah.
Down at the Long Store, really enjoyed that, and Waterside, which is coming up in the next episode. You've got to make sure you stay tuned for that next week. Meeting Nathan Outlaw, that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been absolutely packed. You?
Well, to be honest, I love all the music side of things. I must admit, I did enjoy the Padstow Christmas Festival, going down there. It's been a varied kind of show, really, and it's been great to get out and about. And I think for the next series, if we do a next series, we're just always looking for more things. So, but anyway, forget next series. Let's talk about this one and what we've got coming up now.
Yep, so we've got Christmas wines with Jake and Julia coming up. They're going to tell you all about the wines to have with your Christmas dinner. So take a look at this.
We're here today at the Alverton Manor in Truro, and we are here to talk about which wines to have with your Christmas dinner this year. Now, I know that preparing for your Christmas dinner can be one of the most difficult things to do on Christmas Day, catering for your Brussels sprout hating children to your uncle that would rather have roast beef, and choosing the wines isn't so straightforward. But I'm joined here with the lovely Julia from Enotuary & Co, and we're going to talk through which wines to have with your Christmas dinner. Thank you very much for coming on.
My pleasure.
So, I've always thought that white wine is the wine that you would have with turkey, but you can have red as well.
You definitely can. If you go for a red wine, you should choose something a little bit lighter in body, and I've brought something along today that we can have a look at. But to start with, I've brought a white I would think would pair perfectly with your Christmas dinner. So shall we have a look at that?
Let's try it. Do you want to do the honours, or would you like me to?
Yeah, no worries, I'll do the honours. So it's slightly selfish because it's my favourite. So I really am a fan of white Burgundy. And white Burgundy is made using the Chardonnay grape. You want a white wine that's going to give quite rich flavours, and if possible, if you choose a wine that's had some oak aging, that adds complexity and depth of flavour to the wine.
Thank you.
There you go. Cheers.
Cheers.
So yeah, lovely, rich, deep fruit character coming through there, and hints of vanilla and butteriness and toastiness from the oak. So that really works with all the complex flavours you get with Christmas dinner, because obviously you've got the turkey, but then you've got the creaminess of the bread sauce, you've got fruitiness from the cranberry, you've got your pigs in blankets. There's a lot going on. So if you choose something that's too light, then it's not going to stand up to the flavours. Chardonnay's perfect. Doesn't have to be from France. You could choose something from California, Australia, but definitely go for that fuller, richer style. So, should we give it a try?
Yeah, definitely. It's very creamy, isn't it?
Really creamy. And then you've got that lovely toasty, buttery finish. So yes, that would be my perfect pairing for Christmas dinner.
So you said this is Polyfusé, and it's a white Burgundy, so obviously white Burgundy it's Chardonnay.
Yeah.
So if somebody wanted to go into the supermarket and they couldn't find a Polyfusé, what wine would you recommend that they could pick up instead?
So look for Chardonnay. From France, look for Chardonnay from Burgundy, and then have a little read of the back label and see if you can find out whether or not it's had some oak added. Or go down to the southwest where it's a little bit warmer. Head over to the New World and look at American Chardonnays, because they're always really rich and full. Down to South Australia and have a look at some of their Chardonnays. They would also work. Yeah, that would be your perfect white partner for Christmas dinner.
Great, well, I know what I'm having with my turkey this year anyway, so well, cheers, thank you very much.
Cheers.
So red wine. Obviously, I've always thought that with turkey, you know, you have your whites.
Sure.
But yeah, as you said, you know, you can have a lighter red wine to go for turkey.
Absolutely.
So why did you choose this red wine?
Okay, Pinot Noir is a really good partner for turkey. It's a wine that is light, juicy, sort of is led with very red fruit. I'm actually a huge fan of Henschke, who are a producer in the Adelaide Hills. They make absolutely amazing Pinot Noir. It's a screw cap bottle, as you can see. There is a myth that some people think that if a wine does not have a cork closure, then it's not as good quality, and it is a myth. I mean, Henschke are one of the top producers in the world, and all of their wines are under screw cap. So yes, and in fact it preserves the wine beautifully and allows it to age really well. So there's a lot of premium wines produced and bottled with screw cap now. So it's not an indication of poor quality at all.
So for the white wine, you chose a white Burgundy, but also you could have a red Burgundy, which is Pinot Noir as well.
Absolutely,
so you could go down the lines of that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be a Pinot Noir from Australia. You
not
could
at
go
all.
to
from anywhere. I just thought it would be nice to bring a New World wine along as well, so we could look at both sides of the globe. But yes, absolutely, Pinot Noir from Burgundy would suffice equally as well. The other wines you could choose, stick to the light red theme and go Beaujolais, Gamay, that's quite a light style, lighter Riojas. You could go Bordeaux, but it'd have to be really aged, so it was really elegant, and a lot of the big flavours of those young grapes had sort of mellowed out. And Rioja is another option. You could also go down to Tuscany and have a Chianti Classico, because again, lovely light red cherry fruit. But let's have a look at this.
Definitely.
This has had some oak aging, and so this adds sort of cedar flavours and a little bit of smokiness, nuttiness, toastiness again.
That's beautiful.
It's beautifully pure fruit, and it's got what we call in the trade really good acidity, and that helps cut through some of the fattiness of the dish, so the creaminess of that bread sauce and the fatty sausages in the pigs in blankets, and brings the whole dish together. That beautiful fruit's just, the length goes on and on, doesn't it? It's delicious.
Okay. So for everybody that's obviously watching at home, is there any tips that you would give to them to the best way to find wine in the supermarket? Because obviously, really, unless you're going to go to a specialised wine shop where you're going to have somebody that knows about the wine, that can talk through. If you're in your average supermarket and you want to buy good wine, is there any recommendations you would give to people?
Okay, well, as I said, Pinot Noir is a favourite, so look at the countries. It's usually set up by country in the supermarket. So go to France, go to Australia, go to New Zealand, have a little explore. Lighter styles, obviously look in the Spanish category for your Rioja, and in Italy for Chianti. Spend as much as you can. That would be the best advice I can give. When we buy a bottle of wine, there's a huge amount of the cost of the wine goes into duty to the government, £2.16, soon to go up to, I think, £2.23 in March. So that's all in the cost of the wine. The production, the bottling, the label, the capsule, all this cost goes into the bottle. And then after that, the winemaker wants to make some money. we have to pay for the cost of transporting it to the UK. The importer wants to make some money and the retailer wants to make some money. So if you're spending sort of £6 on a bottle of wine, you might get 30 pence worth of wine in the bottle. So spend as much as you can. Every pound you trade up will be all about the quality of wine once you've covered those initial costs. So yeah, push the boat out. It's Christmas. Just, yeah, spend that extra few pounds and get a better bottle.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much, Julia, for coming in and talking us through these. So there you have it. You've got Pinot Noir for your red wine and Chardonnay for your whites. And I hope you all have a good Christmas, and thank you very much.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Thanks.
Love a bit of wine.
Love a bit of expert wine as well.
Well, yes, true enough. 2 experts in one shot.
I know, right? So that's a great bit of info. If you're looking for a bottle of wine to go with your Christmas dinner this year, obviously Jake and Julia have got the info that you need.
Absolutely. Well, we will be taking an ad break in just a moment, but we just want to say a massive thank you to all of our advertisers and sponsors on the Cornwall channel this year. Absolutely superb. Thank you very much, because without your help, we couldn't make the show. So
indeed, I mean, like we said, we've had a cracking year as well, and it was all thanks to our sponsors that have helped us do that. Crossing our fingers for another season next year, early next year. We've got loads more planned, again, loads more food, cooking, music, everything that's going on throughout Cornwall. And as always, if you've got anything that you'd like us to cover, please do get in touch, either via social media links, or if you're watching on YouTube, pop a comment below.
Absolutely. And also, make sure you keep an eye on our social media pages for any announcement to any broadcast we do in the future, because we could be possibly changing channels.
Indeed. So we're going to take a short ad break now. We shall see you in a bit.
For great food, friendly accommodation and delicious local ales, come to the Griffin Inn in Newquay. Our Cornish restaurant and bar menu offers a traditional menu incorporating homemade dishes using fresh local produce wherever possible. Not forgetting our very popular Sunday carvery and sizzling steak nights. It is the ideal place to stay for business, a holiday or a short break in Cornwall. Visiting Cornwall, think the Griffin Inn Newquay.
Hi, I'm Peter Giddins from Biffa Cornwall. We are passionate about keeping Cornwall clean and tidy with our highly rated waste collection service. Biffa Cornwall offer full county coverage for all waste streams. Supporting organisations such as the Cornish Pirates and Children's Hospice South West is a key focus for our business. To discuss your current requirements, we would love to hear from you.
Need a drone? Or a smaller drone? Or a bigger drone? Or maybe a battery, memory card, bag or merch? Or whatever these are, to help you get shots like this. This. Or even this. Or you can even win £2,500 to spend in store or online in our monthly competition for only £2 per entry. Get everything you need at hobbymounts.co.uk. We provide quality training and health and safety consultancy services to the people of Cornwall and the South West. We support individuals and organisations to be the best they possibly can be. Cornwall Training and Consultancy, to learn, grow and succeed.
Let Sequoia support you to manage your employees so you can focus on what matters in your business, both personally and professionally. We can take the mystery out of employment law and provide easy to understand solutions for businesses to help get the best out of their employees, whilst being compliant with the law. We are a safe pair of hands when you need it most. Visit sequoia.com.
Are you missing calls? 75% of people don't like leaving answer phone messages. What opportunities could you be missing out on in your business? Fonetta Business offers a solution with its telephone answering service. Our dedicated business team answer your calls as your business and can text or email you straight away. From as little as £1 per call, can you afford to miss your next customer? Contact us to try our 14-day free trial now. Fonetta. Communication made easy.
Well, welcome back to part 2 here on the Cornwall channel. As always, I'm Shane Solomon.
My name's Mike Spinks, and we've got something a little bit different coming up for you now. We thought we'd make the most of Christmas. Shane's not looking forward to this.
I'm useless at quizzes.
So we thought we'd play a little game here in the spirit of Christmas. Our producer Jake has put some questions together for us to play Christmas True or False. So, producer Jake, do you want to tell us the rules?
So it's really simple. I've got a mixture of questions. You both need to answer true or false.
Okay.
And it's the first one to get to 5. And to jazz it up a little bit, I think we should do rock, paper, scissors to see who gets to go first.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
There we go. 1, 2, 3.
Ah!
So Mr. Spinks to go first.
I'm going first. Okay, far away. Question number 1.
Question number 1. On Band Aid's song, Do They Know It's Christmas, the opening words, It's Christmas Time, were sung by David Bowie.
The opening lyrics.
Yes.
Nah, they would have put David down further. I'm going false on that one. Mr. Music Man, you must know the answer to that.
Yeah, I know the answer to that.
Do you?
Paul Young.
So it's false.
It's Christmas time. There's no need to
So
be
I can
afraid.
confirm that that was false.
Ding ding.
Okay, question number 2. In the USA, they eat more turkey per head than any other country in the world.
Now,
Is this yours, is it? Is
Yeah.
this for Spinks?
well, no, we both answer the same questions, so I just get to go first every round, I take it. So
Yep.
that's my bet, yeah?
Well, that's not fair.
Well, do you want to take this one then?
No, not really. I don't.
Right, so America, huge state, big on their turkeys. That's got to be true. That one, got to be true. What do you reckon?
Well, I would say true, yeah.
Yeah.
So I can confirm that that is false.
No.
The country that consumes the most turkeys is Israel.
That's
Israel.
ridiculous. So, just remembering this then, did I have a point? Do we have a point each from
We've
the
got a
first
point
one?
each for the first one, so we both got that right.
So
Great,
both
great.
level.
So we're
Okay.
both level.
Great.
So,
Israel.
question number 3. There is a man whose job includes checking the roof of the Met Office in London on every hour of Christmas Day for signs of snowflakes.
Well, that's his sole job.
Yep.
That's all he has to do is check the roof every
That's got to
hour
be false.
to see if there's snow.
But then that's a darn question, isn't it? One of those ones you put out there and you end up finding it's true or something silly.
They have this big thing every year, though, don't they, where they it's like big money on whether it's a white Christmas or not, isn't it?
Yeah.
People go as like there's going to be a white. No, I'm going false on that.
I'm
They
going
can't
false.
clearly can't waste Met Office money on a man who checks the roof.
I can confirm that that is actually true.
Oh, ridiculous.
You guys,
Checks the roof.
you're only at 1 point at the moment, so...
Unbelievable.
okay, so question number 4.
Yeah.
In Japan, Santa Claus is said to live on the moon.
I'm going to go true.
They're pretty wacky, the old Japanese, though, aren't they?
I think I'm turning Japanese. I'm going true.
I'm going false with that one. That seems a bit too out there. Father Christmas, it's a big traditional story.
I can confirm that that is actually false. Well done, Mike.
Ding, 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 ding.
So Mike goes into the
Oh,
lead. 2
too
points to
my head
one.
in this game. I hate quizzes.
Question number 5. In Australia, Boxing Day is used for boxing up gifts that you don't want and returning them to the shop.
Oh, right, so this is the original meaning of Boxing Day.
In Australia.
Just in Australia.
And just in Australia.
Boxing up gifts that you do not want. Nah, false. That can't be real. Boxing Day's a global.
It's true. I can reveal it's true.
How do you know that's true?
Jake, tell us.
So I can confirm that that is actually false. So Mike goes into lead 3 points to 1.
This is just stupid. All of
Question
this is
number
stupid.
6. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer originated from an advert from a large department store in America.
Ooh. It's got a whole commercially type thing to it because Rudolph was never one of the original reindeer. So it's going to be a commercial thing. I'm going with true.
I don't want to play this game anymore. I'm going to have to go false because I've got to try and get a point ahead of you, so I'm going to have to go false.
Tactics.
Yeah.
Christmas quiz tactics.
I can confirm that that is actually true.
Oh, for crikey's sake!
Oh, what are we on? What's the scores, Georgie Dawes?
The scores are 4 points to 1. with
Oh, I've only
Mike,
got one more.
so only
Need one
one more.
Unbelievable.
Question number 7. In Finland, Santa doesn't ride a sleigh, he rides a goat.
Goats aren't for riding. Far too small. That's a false.
I would say false as well, but I've got to say true because I've got to try and get a point.
I can confirm that that is actually true.
No! Yeah! Rides a goat
Yep,
in Finland.
in Finland.
Yeah.
Father Christmas rides a goat in Finland.
Okay, so that is 4-2 to Mike.
If you come back and win this, I'm going to be really miffed.
Question number 8. In Mongolia, their version of Santa Claus is a gift-bearing camel.
Gift-bearing camels. So they don't have any Father Christmas. It's all about the camel in Mongolia.
Yep.
Do they have camels in Mongolia?
They just have to.
I'm going to let you go first on this one.
You can't, you won the toss.
Ah. Gift-bearing camels in Mongolia.
Yep.
False.
Oh, I can confirm this is true.
How can you confirm these are true?
Are you sure with your answers?
Yes, we have
false.
to.
That can't be right.
He's gone false, I've gone true.
Gift-bearing camels.
I can confirm that it's false. So we have a winner, Mr. Mike Spinks.
Good game. Good game. Well
Good game, mate. Well done.
What do I win?
What do you win? You win
Oh, the cup.
the Cornwall Channel mug.
Well, I did already have one of these, but I'll accept graciously. Thank you very much. I also got the pens in there as
Got the
well. So I'm
pens as
taking them
well.
home. I'm wrapping them up. They can be little stocking fillers. That's one less thing I've got to do. So yeah.
Congratulations, Mike Spinks, on
So-
your win there. Very Christmassy.
First off, I want to talk about
Camels.
camels in Mongolia.
Yeah.
That was false anyway, wasn't that, Jake?
Yep.
Yeah.
That was false. So I'm
Yeah.
all right with that one.
Yeah. Turkeys in.
Turkeys in Israel.
Yeah.
They don't have turkeys in Israel,
Yeah.
surely.
Yeah.
It's the country that consumes the highest amount of turkey in the world.
Crazy.
And riding goats in Finland.
I know, right? Stroll on. Unbelievable. Anyway, enough of the quiz.
Yes, so coming up next, we're going to finish with a little bit of music again this
Yay.
evening. Our friend Daisy Clark has done an awesome rendition of Silent Night. You've really got to listen to this. Take a look.
Holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Round yon virgin mother
Beautiful music again there by Daisy Clark. Absolutely superb she is, isn't she?
Fantastic. So another great show. We're looking forward to Christmas, only a couple of days away. And I suppose we shall see you next week. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
This programme has been in part funded by Visit Cornwall.
Have you been to Bodmin Jail? Immerse yourself in the history and atmosphere of the former county prison. Spend the night in jail with our resident medium. Visit the tea room. Dine in the Governor's Hall and experience our fine cuisine, or why not sample our delicious Sunday lunch? So much going on. Wednesday ghost walks. Thursday scary cinema night. Friday and Saturday after dark experience. Weddings and daily heritage tours. Bodmin Jail. So much more than an attraction.
With over 1,000 vehicles from 7 manufacturers, look no further than Hawkins. So whether it's practicality, comfort, space, or something special, we've got your perfect match. Hawkins, making it easy for you.
Since 1994, independent estate agent Jackie Stanley and her team have been looking after property owners and buyers from the Harbourside office in Padstow. Covering a whole of North Cornwall, it's important to Jackie that great care and attention is paid to all clients, and that herself and her staff go the extra mile to achieve satisfaction for her buyers and sellers alike. Honesty, integrity and discretion are key in our outstanding sales record. Visit Jackie Stanley online or pop in and see her in Padstow.